Well, hello there, I'm Emrys from cruisehive.com. Hope you're all doing well. Well, we've got cruise lines that are dealing with major issues due to the lack of crew members. Let's find out what's going on, along with even more cruise news. In this week's update, there have been lots of developments from Carnival Cruise Line as it deals with crew shortage issues, which is resulting in the closure of some venues and events on board. However, it's not all bad for the Miami-based cruise line, as 2 million guests have sailed since it restarted operations in July 2021. We've also got news on limited capacity on one NCL vessel, easing onboard youth programs, and Royal Caribbean itinerary adjustments. As all major cruise lines struggle to staff their vessels ahead of the busy summer cruise season, Norwegian Cruise Line is opting to limit guest capacity aboard Pride of America in order to maintain crew to guest ratios and keep service at its high expected level. Well, according to reports, the ship, which normally carries a crew of 920 to 940, only has 550 crew on board at the moment. Because such low staffing will dramatically decrease the quality of service, the cruise line is limiting guests on board so the available crew members can perform their duties as expected. Pride of America's double occupancy maximum capacity is 2,186 passengers, meaning at the moment the ship is restricted to roughly 50 to 55% capacity. To facilitate the capacity limits, Norwegian Cruise Line has stopped new bookings aboard Pride of America through October 2022. On board Pride of America, several dining venues are being temporarily closed, so staff can be reassigned to other venues for improved service. 3 specialty venues will be closed, and the main dining room will not be open for breakfast. While Pride of America is Norwegian Cruise Line's only US flagged ship, and as such is able to offer year-round 7-night sailings around the Hawaiian Islands. Well, what do you think about all this crew member shortage issues? Do let us know in the comments below and let us if you're impacted by this. In an update to its protocols, Carnival Cruise Line is easing restrictions for participation in its youth programs fleet-wide. The biggest change to Carnival's youth programs as summer approaches is young cruisers are no longer required to be vaccinated in order to participate. This was revealed in an update to the cruise line's Have Fun Be Safe protocols on May 18th, 2022. Well, previously the protocols mandated that all participants in the youth activities of any age be fully vaccinated. It was stated that unvaccinated youth guests would not be permitted to participate. Well, now there is no mention of vaccination requirements for young cruisers. The youth programs may now be open for all cruisers ages 5 to 17. But participants must be registered pre-cruise in order to join in. Activity schedules are available via the Carnival Hub app once families board their cruise. Normally, Camp Ocean is available for cruisers as young as 2 years old, but at the moment, ages 2 to 4 are not yet permitted due to ongoing health and safety measures. Royal Caribbean has been busy changing and adjusting itineraries for 2 of its ships. Guests booked on Royal Caribbean's Freedom of the Seas July 4th, 2022 voyage out of Miami have been informed that their sailing will not operate on the initially planned itinerary, but instead visits the same ports just in the reverse order, so not too much of an impact. The ship's new itinerary is visiting Nassau on Tuesday, July 5th, followed by a day at sea and then a visit to Royal Caribbean's private island destination, Coco Cay, on Thursday, July 7th. This is a simple reversal of the original itinerary. Well, for Odyssey of the Seas, it gets more serious as the cruise line has changed the December 17th, 2022 departure from Fort Lauderdale, Florida to 1 day earlier on December 16th. Royal Caribbean said that the reason for the change was due to a berthing conflict at the US home port. Furthermore, the cruise will now be a 6-night sailing rather than a 7-night cruise. The original December 17th to 24th cruise was to have called to Labadee, Haiti, Falmouth, Jamaica, Georgetown, Grand Cayman, and Coco Cay, the Bahamas, with 2 days at sea, of course. Well, the revised 7-night itinerary will still call at the first 3 ports and feature 2 days at sea, but the visit to Royal Caribbean's private island destination Coco Cay has been removed. If you are impacted by any of these sailings, do make sure to check any official communications from the cruise line. And don't forget to keep checking cruisehive.com for all the latest developments. With staffing challenges posing major problems for cruise lines to maintain the level of service expected on board, Carnival Cruise Line has announced the temporary limited closure of 2 popular specialty dining venues and stopped some events. The 2 impacted venues are the family-style Italian restaurant Cucina del Capitano and the elite dining experience Chef's Table. Because of low staffing, it is necessary to close the 2 venues and reassign staff to continue providing excellent service in other dining venues. The closures are only temporary and affect sailings through June 30th, 2022. Guests can still experience the tastes of Cucina del Capitano. While dinner reservations are no longer possible at the moment, the venue will remain open with its limited menu for lunch, and select entries will also be offered in the main dining room for dinner at no additional charge. The venue will remain open on board the Mardi Gras. Also, popular events for loyal past passengers are being cancelled. Carnival announced that the Diamond events are cancelled and Diamond level guests will instead receive $50 of onboard credit to use as they wish. The Diamond and Platinum cocktail party is also cancelled and guests will receive 2 drink vouchers each. The Military Appreciation Tea has also been temporarily cancelled fleet-wide. Hours for some of the dining venues have also been adjusted, such as the pizzeria being closed from 3 to 10 a.m. rather than being fully open 24 hours. Wow, well, it's having a big impact for Carnival Cruise Line with the crew shortages. The reason cited for these closures is a delay in processing crew member visas, which is essential documentation before they can join their assigned ships for work contracts. Very interesting indeed. Do let us know if you're impacted and what you think about the crew shortages with Carnival Cruise Line down in the comments below. It's been a long and difficult recovery for the cruise industry since operations were first suspended in March 2020. Well, Carnival Cruise Line was finally able to begin its gradual resumption of guest operations in July 2021. And since then has been pushing forward with more ships restarting operations. The entire fleet has been sailing since early May 2022, and now Carnival has celebrated another major milestone. 2 million guests have now sailed with the cruise line since the restart, and this was reached with a family setting sail from Port Canaveral aboard the Carnival Freedom. The lucky family was welcomed by the captain, hotel director, cruise director, and team members as they stepped on board the Conquest class vessel. The family will be enjoying a 4-night voyage on the Carnival Freedom, including calls at Nassau and Princess Keys, both in the Bahamas. In addition to the 2 million guest milestone, Carnival Cruise Line has also revealed some positive numbers. guests had taken more than 1.3 million shore excursions, which I have to say is very impressive despite tighter restrictions during the resumption. The cruise line has also sold 2 million of its branded items in the gift shops fleet-wide, including 150,000 exclusive items for its 50th birthday. Well, there you have it. It was just a busy week of cruise news in the industry, and we've got even more coverage over on cruisehive.com, including Carnival Cruise Line completely banning drones, itinerary changes for a Carnival cruise ship in the British Isles, new details released on the upcoming MSC World Europa, Carnival Vista suffering from propulsion issues, the busiest booking day in 10 years for Cunard Line, NCL youth programs to be fully back this summer, and plenty more all over on the website. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch the video. If you did find it informative at all, then do feel free to like the video and subscribe to the Cruise Hive YouTube channel. I'm Emrys from cruisehive.com. Thanks again everyone, and I'll see you all soon.